Hello, everybody. This is Bob Anderson, and today is Friday, November 8th, 2024. And I haven't posted a video this week because I didn't trade this week except today. Today was the only day I took a trade. And I only took one trade, and I made net of commissions $615.72. I'm going to show you that trade. I'm going to show you why I took that trade. I'm going to show you a couple trades that I missed. I probably should have been paying attention, but I didn't even have my charts on. And let me explain to you explain to you my week, why I didn't trade. Okay, so Monday, 8:30 in the morning, I'm sitting here looking at my charts. And for those of you that don't know, I build modular homes for a business, for my primary business. I own a business that builds modular, that sells and builds modular homes for end customers. And I was supposed to deliver and set 2 modular homes this week. One on Monday that was going to be set on Tuesday, and one on Tuesday that was going to be set on Wednesday. Okay. So I have a delivery crew that's supposed to bring these houses to the properties, and then the set crew sets them, picks them up with a big, huge crane, puts them on the foundation. All right. So let me tell you how my Monday starts. Monday morning, 8:30, I'm sitting here. My phone rings. I answer it, and it's my delivery crew. Guess what happened? Somebody decided to be Dale Earnhardt and went around an off-ramp at 8:30 in the morning with half of one of my houses and rolled it right into the ditch. Yeah, $140,000 house, rolled it right into the ditch. Do you know who paid for that $140,000 house? You're looking at them. Because I don't get my money. I don't get my money from the lenders until that house is sitting on that foundation. That house does not leave the factory without me paying for it. You see how I fill the gap there? See how I filled that gap there? So this was the same delivery crew that was supposed to go pick up my other house and deliver it on Tuesday. So anyways, I immediately shut my charts off. I had to go straight down there to check out the situation. It took 6 hours to get that house back up on the frame and back, and then we turned around and drove it back to the factory. And the factory's going through it and re-inspecting it, rebuilding half the interior. Every wall got broke. Every wall inside that house got broke. But amazingly enough, that house never left the frame. There's a miracle on that. I've been in this business since '96. I've had 3 houses rolled on me. That's the first time I've had a house rolled by a truck. I've had them rolled by these movable equipments that moves the houses around the property to get them to the crane. I've had them flipped twice that way. All right. So anyways, this was not a good start to my week. Then of course, Tuesday, before Tuesday comes along, I get an email from Ninja, my broker, that says they're going to double the leverage money required to buy contracts on election day, because Tuesday was election day in the United States. So I just kind of said to myself, that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. I didn't even turn the charts on Tuesday. Election day, didn't even turn them on. I just went back to dealing with customer issues, because I got one customer whose house is in a ditch. I got another customer whose house is not being delivered and set because of that whole scenario. So I spent my Tuesday dealing with that. Then Wednesday comes along, and I don't even know why I didn't trade. I don't remember, but I remember being all excited on Thursday to trade, and then I go look at my calendar, and I realize, oh shoot, they're doing FOMC, they're doing interest rates on Thursday, not Wednesday like they normally do. Which I think that's the reason I skipped Wednesday. Now I think about it, and I just didn't even know. So I said, well, the hell with that, I'm not trading again. I mean, I don't like to trade on FOMC day, interest rate day. I just don't like to do it. So I went and did some appointments that I had at the factory to sell some more houses because, you know, I've got to get this modular home business up and running again. I think some of the things that have happened in the political landscape are going to help that. My business really has crashed like at least 50% this year. It has just literally crashed. I mean, literally crashed. But anyway, but I think it's turning around, or I think it's going to turn around. So I've been investing my time in that. So today I get up and I'm like looking at my charts, and I noticed, holy crap, because I didn't even turn my charts on until 9:30. I looked at my charts and I'm going, oh my God, look at these great trades. And I'm going to show them to you. Great trades in gold. Absolutely gorgeous trades in gold that I did not take. And then I did take a trade in the NQ, and it went from zing, zing, and I'm going to show it to you. So let me get the charts out. I'm going to kind of walk through some charts just to kind of give you guys a perspective. And I'm telling you, I'll be honest with you, it's like this stuff is getting more and more clairvoyant for me. I swear to God, the more I'm spending my time just focusing on this 5-minute red line, which again, everything is in the description below of how my chart, what my lines are, and how to set them up on a 1-minute chart. But anyways, I'm really like this 5-minute red line thing is like, it's like the cat's meow, because at the end of the day, I'm not looking for quantity of trades. I'm looking for quality of trades. And the thing that I like about that 5-minute red line so much is that it really doesn't need a lot of momentum in the market to work. And the intent of those trades is bigger than with my 1-minute gold line trade. As you'll see with the trade I took in the NQ today and the trades I'm going to show you in gold. All right, so let's get some charts out. Sorry for the long introduction. Hold on. Okay, so the first chart I want to go over is actually gold. Okay. And I'm just going to tell you, I'm going to just go back. Remember now, gold opens in the market earlier than the equity markets. So gold opens at 8:20 in the morning, and it has a tendency to do a lot of good moves early in the morning before the equity market even opens. And so what I want to do is I just want to quickly show you what I woke up to this morning seeing. Okay, so here we are in gold. So where is the market opening? Here's the market opening right here. So let me just do this right here. That's where the market opened. So hold on here. Hold on, come on, Jesus. So here's where the market opened, right here, okay? So then so let's kind of look at it before, see what we had. We had a down day. Okay, we had a down day. By the way, who can believe this? Gold has gotten to the point now where it's, $2,700. It's just insane. I saw it eclipse 2,800 earlier this week. I mean, that's just insane. But I mean, what do you expect when the government keeps printing money for nothing? But anyways, so I digress. So the market then takes off, pushes this Donchian channel up, creates new highs. If you keep looking to our left, see this pivot right here, see this pivot right here. I mean, it just rolls right up. And then go back to what I've talked about. North, south, north, south, north, south. This is not north and south stuff. This is north, this is south. So we got this big push north. It goes through all these pivots to our left that have been there for hours. It even went through this one way back at 1 in the morning. Okay? Not that matters. But I mean, the more pivots you break to the left before the pullback, it's just like, man, open your eyes. It's about, incoming. There it is. I mean, it's clear as the nose on your face. Bam, bam. You are not going to find on a 5-minute red line trade, you are not going to find a smoother pullback than that. Okay. Remember, it's not the same as the 1-minute gold line. The 1-minute gold line, they have to be in sequence all the way to the gold line and then rotate. But so this candle here that had a hiccup here and then back down, that does not matter on the 5-minute gold line, because remember, on the 5-minute red line, this 5-minute line, I have circumvented this. This is what the 5-minute traders who have 5-minute candles are looking at. They don't see this bump in the middle. Okay, they don't see that. So to them, it's as smooth as a baby's bottom, that pullback from here to here. And then look at that thing, just rotate, bam, bam, gone. Right here, your entry is 26.99.60. Okay, and if you just follow once, and again, I've talked about this, so let's just kind of talk about this, because I'm going to show you the exact same thing in my NQ trade here in a minute. I've talked about what's going to happen when you break this candle right here. When you break this candle and you're in right here, is what you're hoping for is you're hoping for price to come up and hit this 9 EMA and run through it and then sit on top of it. Just like that. Just like you jumping into a high-rise truck. You know, you pull yourself up and then you sit back in the seat. And then it runs. That's what you're looking at. I cannot draw a better pattern from here to here and from here through here than this. I cannot draw a better pattern. Study that pattern right there. I'm telling you, that's it. And the way it came up and sat on that 9 EMA right there, and then boom. Just boom. Oh my gosh. And then if you're looking for something big, you know, you could have taken a rotation here. I didn't see this live, so I don't know where this gold line was, and then boom, up it went again. But that's your trade. Now, let's talk about this. Why is this not a trade? Well, because between here, which is your new recent high, in here, you had these lagging hiccups right here. Your lagging rotation hiccups right here. And then you had another one right before you even got to it. So now what you should be looking for, and I don't know if it happened or not, but let's go back to this. Remember this. I'm actually going all off key here because I don't remember from here forward. But remember, we're south of the gold line of the overnight open. Okay, so we're on a red day. All right. So let's just see if we get a pullback and a rotation down, because I actually do not know. Okay. Let's see here. Holy shit. Okay. All right. Let's see if we get a rotation from a new low. Even I would have, as a trader, because remember we talk about reset. I talk about resets. If this pulled down and rotated up right in here, then I would have been looking for a short here because of this space created. We blew right through that, sat here. That's what I would have been looking for. It just didn't reach there. But you can see that's what they were intending. Once they blew it through, they roll it up and then bam. I mean, look at that. Holy crap. Let's see if it pulls up. I do not know. It's got to do it. It's got to do it smooth and quick, or I don't want to hear about it. This is not looking good. No, it rotated over. All right. So anyways, that's it. That is the trade right there. The trade of the day, 20 minutes after the equity, after gold had opened. Boom, boom. There it is. All right. So let me get the NQ chart up, and we'll go over that, and I'll show you the one trade I did take today. All right. Okay. So here's the NQ. All right. Now, this is a little bit more dicey of an instrument, in my opinion, than gold, oil, RTY, any of those other instruments that I would prefer to get this set up with. Okay. This is a little bit more dicey of an instrument. So I'm going to tell you exactly how I took this trade. Okay. And I mean exactly how I took this trade. So, same scenario. Hold on here. My phone's ringing. Sorry. Anyways, so let's do this again. Same scenario. Let's talk about this. Let me just do this. Where is my line? Right here, vertical line, right here. I just want to get this on the chart. Boom, here it is. And we'll blow this up. Same thing here. Let me just convert this over to 5. All right. All right, so again, this is where it opens because it opens at 9:30. So it just, so let's kind of look at what it did before then. So it's been, it had a kind of a down morning, rotated up, sat on the red line here, had a nice push up, then blew through it and went down. Whatever. Not really, kind of slowly working its way back to break even for the day. All right. Then the market opens and slams right up into the overnight open. Again, got to have a heart of a lion if you're going to take that trade right there. And then, of course, it didn't really go that far, rolled back up. But man, see, that overnight open was just holding. It just kept pushing it back down. I mean, can you imagine the amount of sellers were freaking hammering it right here? Anyways, so let's look at what I did here. All right. So this is my only trade the whole week. All right. The whole week. I'm not necessarily excited about that I only had one trade all week. Okay. Because I sure would have preferred my $140,000 house not to be laying in the on the interstate. But anyways, that I digress. So so this market rolls down from the overnight open straight. Remember, we talked about it. What does it say behind my head on the wall? North, south. North, south. So we're north and we went south. We went north and then we went south. And we went south right into the 5-minute red line. Right into it. I mean, clear as the nose on your face. Okay? So now let me explain to you how I entered this trade. Because I told myself I got to take probably one trade today, maybe two, because the market's kind of lackadaisical, and it's been kind of lackadaisical. So I want to get in and make profit, or get out with as minimal a loss as I can, because I don't want to have to work. I don't want to have to work to get my loss back. Does that make sense? So what I did is okay, so let's just talk about this. We had a flush candle. It just flushed it right down, cleaned out everything, ran right up. Boom, this candle opened. It pierced up through here and then came back down. This is live. This is what happened live, okay? And it came back. Now, I'm going to kind of explain something here. There's a philosophy out there, and I'm going to screw it up, but I'm going to get it relatively accurate. There's a philosophy out there that all candles on 1-minute charts, not all candles, but like the statistical probability is like 75 or 80% of candles on a 1-minute chart are backfilled. The candle to the left is backfilled at least halfway, 75 to 80% of the time. Backfilled at least halfway. So, like, this one was backfilled. 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 This one was back. This one right here, well, it wasn't backfilled. Actually, technically, that one wasn't. This one was backfilled. This one was backfilled. Backfilled meaning that when it broke through the top, or before it even broke through the top or whatever, it made sure it covered the center of this candle. The center of this candle. This candle here, the center of it is roughly here. So there's this is where you get into talk about unfilled gaps and things like that. So what's the unfilled gap with this big, huge roll up? Well, the unfilled gap is all the way back down to here. Well, isn't that interesting how the market rolled back to here before it went to here? Okay. But anyways, I don't want to get too deep into this, but I know this in the back of my mind. And I know this candle right here is very big. So halfway back is like roughly here. Well, that's like $250 loss or so if it does that. So here's what I did. I had my order. Let's make sure I'm not even close to the market right now. No, I'm not. Okay. So let me just get back over here. I'm just going to explain exactly how I did this. So I had my order, my buy stop right here. Okay. I had it sitting out of the way. And then I dragged it down and I waited for this candle to form. This one right here. So let me kind of bring this down a little. Anyways, I waited for this candle right here to form. I told myself it either does what I want it to do or I'm not taking the trade. So what do I mean by that? If this thing had popped right out and just took right off, I wouldn't have been in. But I was anticipating this going here and then rolling down and cleaning out at least halfway of this candle right here. And that's exactly what it did. It was amazing. So once it went down here, I dropped my buy right in there. I can't push the button because it'll enter me in an order over to my right. But I pushed the buy button. I clicked it right in there after it already pulled down. So then when it ran up, there was only like 10, 15 seconds left in this whole 1 minute candle. When it slammed back up, grabbed me, then this candle closed and wham! Holy cow. So my target was right about here, okay, which was about $500. Okay, and this thing ran up so fast, I didn't even grab the target. Instead, I grabbed the stop and rolled it right up to about here. Okay, just to kind of give it a little bit of profit because that candle was so freaking huge. And then I said to myself, okay, I'm going to play it to sit on top of this 9 minute gold line, and I'm going to move this up back towards the overnight open. Okay, I'm just telling you how I went through this. And all this happened so fast I didn't videotape it. But anyways, so then I told myself I'm gonna put my target here. I'm not gonna run it all the way to the top. I'm just gonna put my target. And lo and behold, I mean, this is again, sometimes this may be God's way of kind of saying it's okay that your house got rolled over, Bob. I'm gonna help you out here. Because that's where the damn thing stopped, took me out, and then rolled over. Now it didn't roll over. But look at the stress that I would have endured if I was really expecting it to go to the overnight open, which is exactly what it did. Okay? And how many minutes I would have been stressed. But it's exactly what it did. It went right there. And then it rolled back over again. Now, is that not amazing? Anyways, that's my one trade of the day. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Jesus.
Order canceled.
Holy cow. Don't make that mistake. Anyways, that's my one trade of the whole week. But I bet you if you can go back and look at your charts for the past week, you can identify these same patterns just like that. Same pattern, just like that. And all it takes is one of those and you ride it all the way up, man, and you make, like in my case, I made, $620 or whatever. On this one here, this one would have been more. If you just kept riding it up. I mean, you could have made, I don't know how much money, but few $100s at least on one simple trade that once you're in it, it's low stress because it did exactly the same thing that NQ1 did. It blew through that gold line and sat on top of it. Through that gold line and sat on top of it. Lesson of the day. Through that gold line, sat on top of it. Okay? Everybody have a good day. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.